That's so well
So
said. That's perfect. That's exactly it. That's exactly it. Every day, every month that passes, every year that passes, and we do nothing is just another. Basically, it's another dent in your children's car. That this beautiful car that you're trying to build your children to have them go off into the wild, you know, the sunset with amazing lives, and I don't know, whatever it is people think that their kids are going to be doing. Because guess what, people, we're not doing anything with the climate. So I don't know what kind of, the fact that for the first time I had to have, and again, I feel bad because whenever we harp on the fires, and the fact the fires are coming down from Canada, and it's like our kids can't go outside because it's a air alert and all these things, and it's new to us. I get it. We're up in arms. It's new to us. Whereas it's old hat to people who live in California. It's old hat to people who live in Australia. And to that point, I feel bad. I'm like, we should have been taking this more seriously. We should not have been just sitting here talking about it like it's a news story that the people in California can't breathe, and just saying, well, that sucks for California, sucks for Australia. It's just unfortunate. Maybe those people should move. Maybe they should find somewhere else to live. Guess what, people? There is nowhere else to live now. It's everywhere. It's going to be everywhere. And unless you enjoy a future where you're going to be putting on World War I like style masks to go outside because the smoke is so thick, and your job is not going to sit there and hold it for you while you sit at your job's not going to hold it for you while you sit at home. You should be able to sit at home and do your job anyway. But that's not here nor there. All I'm saying is that it's not like the economy is going to stop and halt because it's unpleasant to go outside. They're going to be like, put the mask on and get into the office. That's going to be the way of it. It's like, what an unpleasant future, to contemplate. What an unpleasant future to pull into our existence. It's like, we know where it's headed. So this should be the number one issue. Like, why are we going to go into the debates? And the number one issue is probably going to be, I don't know, whatever Trump wants it to be. And it's not going to be this, because this costs money. This costs the government money, and it costs corporations money to tackle climate change. So it's definitely not going to be climate change. I'm going to call that right now. You heard it here first. I'll clip this and play this next year at election time after the first two debates to call that none of the debates addressed. And I'm talking about seriously, not a softball question by some MSNBC or Fox News host about climate change is a big issue that's been going on in this country. What do you have a plan to address it? And then the freaking candidates are going to be like, it's on top of our agenda. Climate change is very important to us all. We are well. First of all, that's a normal candidate. That's not what's going to happen. I don't know what Trump's going to say. That's not how the answer.
They don't believe it. They think it's
exactly. So that's not even what's going to be answered. So if you want a more measured answer, come and tune into Retraction. I'll give you what a candidate should be saying. If you're not going to do anything about it, because regardless of what happens, neither party is going to do anything about it. And yeah, I don't know how long we're going to sit here as a people and say that's good enough. Like that, the fact that the two main parties are so beholden to corporate interests that they will not in earnest tackle climate change. I just don't understand where we go. It is the issue of our future. It is the issue of the kids' future. It's, to make Greta Thunberg out there as some sort of like maniacal meme, like she's just some crazy person, shouting about the sky is falling, like she's some Chicken Little, is insane, because we're seeing the effects. It's playing out before, our very eyes. It was one thing to ignore Katrina and say that's a 1,000-year flood. Look, it hasn't happened again. But here's the thing: it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen like in the next 6 years or so. It's gonna happen. Something like that.
And the thing is, it's happening. It's just, did it hit another area that's shaped like a bowl with weak levees? No, because there's not a ton of those. But
yeah. But
point. I mean, the storms and intensity are all over. Yeah,
we're talking about storms right now. Well, what is it? Hurricane Hillary is hitting the southwest of California at the moment. So yeah, you're right. It's not as if these things aren't happening, but yeah, it's not as sensational as watching a levees break in a place that is shaped like a bowling ball or something. Yeah, exactly. You're absolutely right about that.